Serious.
Okay, we are ready. Good morning, good morning. Shvua Tov, thank you very much, Roy. Oh, Roy takes the fifth. Don't let anyone know that you go to Samanakshi. Okay, here we are. Welcome. We're right in the middle of the letter of the Ramban, the Geras Ramban. Zecher Tzadik V'Kodesh L'Bracha. And we had a very interesting equation, a spiritual equation. It's the very last page of this siddur. Okay. So far, just to do Hazorah, the Ramban has told us a fascinating spiritual equation. He tells to his son like this is what you should do, and you'll be matzliach in what you have to do in this world. Number one, he says, speak to people, everyone, v'kol adam, b'nachas, to every person, speak to him b'nachas, nicely, in a nice way, with everything that implies, the tone of the voice, the respect, the actual words that are said, of course, b'nachas, v'kol adam b'kol eis, to every person at all times. Okay? If you can do that, he says, you'll save yourself from kas. You won't need to call Hatzalah. So first, speaking b'nachas, then you'll save from kas. And then he says, if a person is saved from kas, if he's saved from kas, he says, kasher tenatzim min kas, tala al libcha midas ha'anava. You will nurture in your heart the wonderful character trait of humility, which is the greatest character trait that there is. And if you succeed in doing that, Tavur ha'nava tala al libecha midas hayira. On account of the anava that a person has, he brings into his heart, he raises up in his heart the midah of yiras Hashem. To have a yira of Hashem, to realize who Hashem is, and to act with that yiras Shemayim. Okay. So we got further than that?
Yeah,
we got further than that.
Yeah. We're talking about the Gaiva.
Oh, then he went to Gaiva. Okay. Midas ha'ela. Oh, and that he said after that, and if you're wondering, well, but I want to be happy. I want to be happy. Everybody wants to be happy. So people are running after happiness. Says the Ramban. I forgot the last thing that he said over here. When a person achieves all of those things, he says, "Ubimidas ha'ela tiyeh sameach b'chelkecha." You will have simcha in your lot, and that, of course, is the secret of happiness, being sameach with what you have. People run around the whole life trying to get what they don't have. And I don't know if they have simcha like that, but the Ramban is saying over here, if you achieve all of these things, you'll have simcha, because you'll be sameach with what you have, with your chelik, with what Hashem has given you. Okay. So that's in a nutshell what we got so far. And then then he's okay. Then what did he do? kasher tisnaheg b'midas hanava, tisboshesh mikol odom, tispached mimenu u'minachet. Interesting, I saw a siddur, the Kavanas Halev. He said on those words, when you inculcate in yourself midas hanava, you will have busha from other people to act properly. That's one of the three midas of Klal Yisrael. Rachmanim, Baishanim, Gomli Chasodim, more Nivamos. And they said his pached imenu uminachet is not referring to people, to be afraid of people. He says that that's talking about whoever did that over there. He says that that's talking about Hashem. His pached imenu from Hashem uminachet. Right? Okay. Oz tishra lecha ruach hashchina. That's what we're looking for also, right? We want to have the ruach of the Shechina with us. We want to have the Shechina, Hashem's divine presence, accompany us. V'ziv k'voida v'chayu l'mabo. We'll be living in this world like we're in Olam Haba, because the Shechina will be with us, and that's the whole Maila of Olam Haba. The person is there, and he's nena. He has tremendous spiritual pleasure and enjoyment from being close to the Shechina and feeling the radiance, the spiritual radiance that there is in being close to the divine presence of Hashem. Okay, and then he went to, maybe we'll just, oh yeah, we did this, okay, so we're not going to do it again. Then he went on the negative side, that's the positive side. He started with a positive, and now he's gonna start to denigrate the negative midah. The most negative midah that there is gaiva, which is the opposite, which is the opposite of anava. Anava is humility, and gaiva is the opposite of humility. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. We are over here. Maybe we just better go from the beginning where he starts to denigrate Gaiva. Okay. So Lauren, since you were it'll be chazor for you.
Where is it? Third line? You got top?
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the third line. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
Viata b'ni da u'ei, and my son, you should know and see. Ki nisna'eh belibo alabrios. If what's nisna'eh?
It's a gimel.
Mizgoeh.
He acts with gaiva.
Oh, okay. If you're haughty,
yes.
If you're haughty towards other people,
yeah.
Okay. Morev who b'malchus shemayim, you were rebelling against Hashem. Ki mispa'er hu bilbosh malchus shemayim, and you are trying to take possession of the clothing of Hashem, I guess, b'malchus malchus shemayim, the clothing.
Mispar, he's mispar. He's glorifying himself in the levush, like you said, the clothing, which is really of the kingdom of Shemayim, the kingdom of heaven. That really belongs, like you said, belongs to kavod and belongs to Shemayim. Because that is the true malchus, and somebody who is misgoeh, he's acting like a melech over people. He's taking the malchus away from Hashem and making himself the melech over people. No, you don't need to make yourself melech over people, guy over there, pal. Take it easy. Let Hashem be the melech. So you're a morid b'malchus. You are rebelling against the malchus, the kingdom of heaven.
Shneimar, because the pasuk says, Hashem Melech Levesh, Levesh Hashem Oz Vahis Va'er. Hashem is clothed in majesty.
Yeah, for the first part, Hashem Molach, Hashem has begun his reign, so to speak, to be the Melech. We say this on Leil Shabbos. Shabbos is Malchus Hashem. Geus Lovesh. He clothes himself in Geus. For Hashem, Geus is appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Geus is grandeur and majesty.
Mm-hmm.
Levesh Hashem Oz. Hashem dresses himself in oaths, in strength. He's azar. He girds himself in these things. Okay.
Ubameh Yisgael Lev Adon, and with what is the haughtiness in the heart of a person. In Osher, if he's rich, Hashem Morish Umaser. Hashem is the one who gives wealth. Okay.
Right.
So it's coming from Hashem. In the kavod, if he has a lot of honor, expects a lot of honor, hello lelokimhi hu. This belongs to Hashem. Shenemar v'haosher v'hakavod milfanecha. And wealth and honor are before him, are before you. Talking to Hashem.
Right. So anyone that takes, if a person, there are people in this world, right, that do have a great wealth, and they also have a great covet. We won't mention their names in the base medrash over here. I mean, some of them are very nice people, but whatever. Some of them are. We don't need to mention them. But in any case, so Hashem does give to those people wealth and honor. So, but the question is not that they should they should attribute this wealth and this honor not to themselves. Mm-hmm. This is what someone who's a Baal Gaiva does. An arrogant and haughty person attributes these acquisitions that he has to himself because he's fit. He's great. He's a great guy. He's this. No. This is something that Hashem gave him. Hashem decided in His wisdom to give to this person, and that's how the person should take it. He should take it with humility, not with the opposites, because it really comes from Hashem, and Hashem is the one who gave it to him. Okay.
Ve'ech mispoer b'kvod kono, and from where or how. Did this person achieve this honor?
Mitpa'er. The word is pa'er is glory.
Glory.
Mitpa'er is, we made it into a verb, and it's a hitpa'el. He glorifies himself. He gives glory to himself. B'kvod kono. How can he do that? How can he give glory to himself with the honor that is really the honor of the one who is his maker?
If he glorifies himself with wisdom, Meser Safa Lenemonim.
Oh, yes. Meser Safa Lenemonim.
Vitam Zikanin Yikach. It has come to him. Basically, it's come to him from other people. His knowledge has come to him from other people through his learning.
Good. So he's glorifying himself in the chachma that he possesses. And let's say he has a lot of chachma. He does actually possess it. But again,
how did he get it?
How did he get it? He's giving himself all the credit for this chachma that he has. So this is called bin meser safa lenemonim, to remove the speech from the nemonim, from the faithful ones. Mm-hmm. who are responsible for transmitting that chachma to him. The tam zikenim yikach, and the tam, the goodness, the taste, so to speak, of the elders who teach the nation yikach. He's taken it for himself.
Nitza kol shava lifnei hamakom. It turns out that everybody is the same before Hashem. Kibiapo mashpil gein, because from his mouth,
in his anger,
right, okay, in his anger,
mashpil geim, he puts down the arrogance. He puts them back in their place.
Uvrotsono, and his desire, Magbias Sephalim, he raises the lowly, I guess.
Right, shafalim, shafal, is the ones that are low.
Okay, Lachain, therefore, to speak to his son, Hashpel atzmecha, lower yourself, V'nasachab hamako, V'nasa'acha hamakom, and Hashem will raise you up.
Right, not that he's looking for kavod. The Ramban is not saying to his son, make a trick that you'll make yourself low and very humble and very unassuming, and then you'll in order to receive a lot of honor. But what he probably means is that this is what a person should do. He should make himself unassuming, because that's really the truth. And let Hashem, if Hashem wants to raise him up, then that's Hashem's wish, and that's what he will do. But not to take it for himself, not to grab it,
right,
and run after it. That's not the proper
You'll only be raised if Hashem wants you to be raised. So,
yeah.
Grabbing it for yourself isn't going to buy you anything necessarily.
Well, yeah, okay. Sometimes people do seem, it looks like they grab it and they get it, but not. Sometimes they lose it. Also, then we see that it doesn't belong to them. That's the proof that it doesn't belong to them, that they can't keep it because Hashem takes it away from them. So you see that Hashem is the one that gives it and the one that takes it away. So who are they? They think that they're the one that got it. If they're the one that got it, they should be able to keep it. They can't. It belongs to Hashem. Okay.
Akain aforish l'cha. Therefore, I will explain to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Ech tisnaheg b'midas anava. How you should practice this midah of humbleness. L'leches ba tamid, in order to go with it permanently, forever.
Tamid. Always.
Okay.
Tamid.
Kol devaracha yu benachas. All of your speech should be gentle. V'roshcha kafuch, and your head should be bent. Ve'einecha yabitu lamata l'aretz, and your eyes should be pointed towards the ground. V'libcha lamala, and your heart towards Hashem. V'al tabit bifnei adam. Tabit.
Tabit is to look to. To look to al tabit b'vnei adam. Okay. It's a certain type of humility to seemingly to not look directly in the face of a person.